The first battle lines have been drawn in what is likely to be a messy election year government shutdown fight. It may complicate House Speaker Mike Johnson's job to keep government offices open past the September 30th deadline. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us now with more on that story. Erik.
Good evening, Tracy. The Conservative House Freedom Caucus is signaling that it will not help Congress avoid a government shutdown next month unless a continuing resolution is linked with a measure requiring proof of citizenship in order to register to vote. It's called the SAVE Act, and it's designed to keep illegal migrants from voting in federal elections.
I think we should attach it to a continuing resolution bill when we come back in September. I think we ought to jam it right down the throats of Democrats, make them go explain to the American people why they don't want to keep government funded and ensure that only Americans vote in American elections.
Freedom Caucus member Congressman Ralph Norman tells me the link between the SAVE Act and government funding is essential, and a line in the sand must be drawn.
By this, one, caveat to the getting the 12 appropriation bills passed and to spending, we've got to have that.
The SAVE Act passed the Republican-led House in July, with 5 Democrats signing on as well. Another Freedom Caucus member, Georgia Congressman Andrew Clyde, posted on X, quote, "Any short-term spending bill must include the SAVE Act. It's imperative that we prevent illegals from voting in our elections before it's too late." But Democrats say voting by undocumented migrants is already illegal, rare, and not an issue.
This is pushing the alarm button for something that is really not there. I don't know of any undocumented person that will go and try to vote and try to get themselves arrested and deported.
Congressman Norman tells me he hopes House Speaker Mike Johnson will go along with the idea.
So this should not even be a question. I mean, why is this even a question in America? To not have safe elections, or to run the risk of letting those who are not residents of this country and not citizens of this country, is an atrocity.
The Freedom Caucus is also calling for a continuing resolution to extend until March of next year, hoping that former President Donald Trump will be in the White House again. That puts the group at odds with other GOP colleagues. On Monday, House Speaker Mike Johnson called on Senate Leader Chuck Schumer to bring up the SAVE Act, but he stopped short of endorsing the idea of making its passage a continuing to keep the government open. This is just the beginning of a spending fight that could come down to the wire. It's important to note that a shutdown has never happened in an election year. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.